All right, what's up, everybody? Check that out, man. 2 days in a row on time. I'm unstoppable. About to be on time for the rest of my life. Who am I kidding? That's definitely not happening. But hey, 2 days in a row. Feels good. My bad if you heard a little Windows ding. We should be good to go now. All right. All right. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Let me get a tweet out. Actually, that's gonna be tonight's tweet. Dearest at Marvel Champions. On time 2 nights in a row. Do you think I can make it? Jeez, I really can't type tonight. What the heck? Do you think I can be on time for an entire week straight? Yes, of course. You are in... wait. Wait, no. Can't fit. Dang it. Not a chance in hell. Okay. We'll say 0 days, but we'll go with 12 hours. That sounds pretty good. Okay. I'm now live. Okay. Tweet. Okay. What's up, everyone? Tell the boss. Over $1 saying, what kind of snakes do you find on cars? Snakes on cars. Windshield vipers. Oh. Dude, it hasn't even been 5 minutes yet, Taylor Bost. How dare you? But also thank you. Take a lap. Slap. Thank you, dude. But seriously, take a lap. Hey, bum nugget. What's up, Hobbit? You just called me a turd? I think you just called me a turd. Happy birthday, Brian. Oh, God, Laura, it's not my birthday. You should know this. We've been married for 52 straight years. My goodness. Static 1117 sent it over to you saying 57 or 5600X and RTX 3090 ordered. Dang, dude. Now it's your turn, BG. Dude. Oh, God, I would love it. You know, I haven't checked the... I'll check after the stream. I mean, how'd you get it? How'd you get it? Like, where'd you order it from? Cards they're not in stock, are they? I checked like 2 days ago or something. Show mode starts now. Slow mode on. Slow mode shouldn't be on. I don't get why YouTube... I'm trying to turn it off. YouTube will not let me turn it off. I don't think the slow mode's actually on. Because people were still able to spam, I think. Hold on. Let me look at it again. Slow mode off. Save. Still says slow mode here. Man. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried turning it off 100 times now, and it keeps saying slow mode is on. No, it's top chat. So I guess it doesn't say it for everyone. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Dude, what? The slow mode... It says slow mode in parentheses in the chat thing, and it went away, and then it reappeared. What the hell? All right, I don't know what's going on. That's crazy, though. It's annoying me. Either way, whatever. Hold on. Amazon, and it was expensive. Okay, so you had to pay like a third party seller. Is that what you did? Kind of thing, like you know, same thing you do, getting it off of like eBay or something, but just through like the Amazon trade market or whatever it's called there. Dude, I really want some computer parts. I just had a Comcast out here. They were out for like 2 hours today. And the issues have not been resolved yet. But they at least like found something that they can look further into on a future date. So that's good news, at least, because last time they didn't. So that's good. They think they kind of know what's going on. But all of that was making me think like, dang, dude, I really just want this new computer too. 'Cause they gave me a new router and stuff like that too, and yeah. Anyway, congrats on your new parts, dude. Yoda sending over 3. Thank you, Yoda, saying, isn't the handsome in the world of men? Isn't the handsome in the world of men? Is that a question? I don't know exactly what that means, Yoda, but thank you very much. I appreciate the 3, dude. Thank you. What's up, lags? Brian, hear me out. The 2 champs you want the most as 5 stars are Apocalypse and I-Bomb, right? I'm sure you wouldn't mind Cosmic Ghost Rider either. All 3 are in separate dual classes. It's time to go for feature, buddy. Lags. Listen, dude, I think the 5-star feature is not a bad value. It was almost twice as much. Oh my god, dude. Man, I kind of understand it, dude, because I have been seriously considering just paying the scalper prices for these parts, but I'm still holding out. Still holding out, but dang, dude, twice as much. Whew. Crazy. Okay, anyway, lags. I think the 5-star featured I don't mind as much. The 6-star featured I hate. 6-star featured I absolutely hate. Oh, let me do a Alliance quest actually. But the 5-star featured I don't think is too bad. But I really want as many 6-star shards as possible. And because of that, I feel like I need to keep popping open basics, because that's still one of the better ways to get 6-star shards, is just opening up 5-star crystals. It's not much, man, but it definitely adds up. The difference is definitely there. Not just in like, okay, you know, you get more 6-star shards just from the regular crystals, but you're also getting more sig levels, which means you also get more max sig crystals in the long run. And yeah, that could be huge for you though, that horseman ability, especially if you want to do more act legend runs. It's a decent argument, yeah, for the legends runs. I mean, I'll consider it, but I don't know if I'm going for another legends run. I don't think I made it on this last one, man. I really don't. So we'll see if I actually made it on this last attempt. Then maybe I'll consider going for it again. But I don't know. I just felt like I was going slow. I don't even know exactly what my problem was. Well, I mean, I guess part of the issue was I was still new to Ghost. You know, I'd only pulled and ranked up Ghost like a week before the run or something like that. So certainly not the only thing that slowed me down, but probably one of the bigger culprits. But anyway, let's go, Green Goblin. Nobody likes fighting you, dude. Get out. Who puts Green Goblin in Alliance quest? Come on. Get out of here. Later, dude. We both did. Seems like Kabam is really vetting this one. Yeah, seems like they're going hard on the vetting process, which is good, man. I like seeing that. Birthday every day until the 18th. Oh my goodness. I hope you have a nice birthday stream. Really? Gotta get to bed because I have a job to go to tomorrow morning. Really? Okay. Okay, good night. Yoda sent over another buck with a hot dog this time. Just sending over a hot dog, I guess, because I don't see another message. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate the hot dog, Yoda. That's a first. Never got a hot dog from Yoda before. Croy, what's up, Croy? Sending over 2, saying I miss Flarpa, Twin, Spooky, and Jugs. Heart you though? Yeah, man. Flarpa's still there. You mean Gunther, Twin? The other partner to the dancing Gunther? But yeah, unfortunately, there's limits on how many emojis you can upload. And it's based on the number of members you have, so like technically over time maybe new slots will be unlocked, but in the meantime, if I want to add new emojis, some of them gotta go. But thank you, Croy. Speaking of members, saw a pop up for Brandon Lopez. I don't know if Brandon's in here, but 4 months in a row. Shout out to all the members. Thank you, guys. Is that Grand Scheme in here? Sexy new glasses, BG? Grand. Thank you, dude. I'm gonna take a look at him up close. No, you didn't want to see that? You're throwing up now? Okay, fair enough. But Grand, good to see you, dude. Hope all is well, man. Hope you're doing well. Yoda sending over another buck with a banana this time. Thank you, Yoda. I still don't see any other messages. Just banana and hot dogs. The classic meal of the Star Wars or something like that. Yeah, everyone knows that, of course. Bananas and wieners. Yeah, totally. Heyo, Brian. I'm going to be rank 5 in my Aegon soon and might do an Abyss run for fun. Team being Aegon, She-Hulk, Torch, Nick, and someone else. Thoughts? MSD, we should talk about this because I've got a lot of experience with the Abyss, so I could probably help you out. No, man, yeah, go for it. Sure, why not, dude? Have some fun with it. Are you gonna stream it, or are you just gonna do it for fun whenever you have time, like between assignments or something like that, and hang out in there for a few days at a time? The bad news, my laptop I've had for 8 years finally self-destructed. Unfortunately, this means I can't do MS Paint anymore. What? I can't really afford anything new, but at least my internet works. Hunter. Dude, MS Paint actually killed your computer, I think. By the sounds of it. Oh, come on, dude. Let me intercept you. I was playing with one hand before, so the light intercepts weren't really working. Oh, no! Oh, no, please! No! I shouldn't have went for it. But I did. And that's that. BG, do you think 4-star Psycho Man, or what do you think 4-star Psycho Man goes for next arena? The new 4-star champs don't go for a ton these days. If they don't have a lot of hype for them, probably about 9 million. Yoda just sending over a turd this time. Is that because you ate the hot dog and the banana? Either way, thank you for the turd and the buck. All right, well, looks like this matchup is gonna suck a little bit, but let's go with Man Thing. Man Thing got it. Just gonna do it probably after War Citizen is over. Okay, gotcha. Got it. Get a little bit of that regen going. Hey, where's my regen? Oh, it's because of this stupid node. I can't combo into special with this node. That's okay. I'll get my regen that way. Get the poison going. Get my Man Thing working. tempting to go for another light intercept, but I don't think I'll be doing that. A little bit more regen. That's where that damage over time really comes in handy. I kind of want to fail a So Saith Doom thing to get the Spectre on me so that I have some constant regen. Question is this fight gonna last long enough to allow me to do that? Kind of getting backed up against the wall right now. I should have tried to fail the first one. Ugh, no. Can't really hold on any longer. No. Alright, I'll fail a future buff. Yoda sending over a deflated banana this time. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear about your banana. We'll get the bike pump. We'll get it back to life. You're my fave YouTuber. Thanks, man. Would love to have pulled Strife and done a run with him. All mutant team. But alas, that could have been cool. Let me, I'm depressed. I opened 16 5-stars and got just 3 god tiers and all other meme tier. You can understand that my 4th rank 4 champ is Terrax, which I know is good, but mine is unduped. That's not bad, dude. Opening up 16 champs, a lot of the champs aren't going to be amazing. But you'll find some use for them, either arena or synergies or future buffs, things like that, man. It's nothing to be too sad about. Oh, I can't tag because 2 people are stacked up, right? That's all right. Mike will see it at some point. He's clear. Ooh, the Lakers booty raid. Lakers bodyguard, thank you very much for the raid. He always takes Electropath. Well, in this variation, yeah. It's the same quest all week long. What is this? Beta 4. Oh, the beta messages. Okay. Hey, you guys want to go check out the beta? Psych, we're doing arena. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I don't know if I'm going to do any beta testing. I might. I don't know. I probably should. People are going to be asking questions. Hey, what do you think about the beta and all that? So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit of beta testing at some point. But I don't really have any desire to do it right now. Probably won't do it tomorrow either. When'd you rank SS up? So, and someone else I see is asking about it. It wasn't recorded. It's recorded. It's going to get uploaded tomorrow. I basically, I'm a little bit backed up on content at the moment, and I'm also trying to be more consistent with the uploads. So sometimes the video is not going to get posted right away when I do something like a rank up. I always tried to avoid, like, if I didn't live stream every night, that's how I would have done things in the past too. But since I live stream every night, usually when I did something, I made sure to like upload it before the stream. But it made the content like really inconsistent on this channel. So just trying to make things a little bit more consistent. Which sometimes means it's gonna have to wait a day or two to be uploaded. But I ranked up Sorcerer Supreme yesterday. Yeah, like yesterday morning. PG last or rock bottom? What does that mean, Tom? You hit rock bottom, you're not going to tell jokes anymore? Brian, today my girlfriend asked me if I had seen the dog bowl. I didn't even know he could. Tom, first off, boo. Second, take a lap. Third, how dare you? How dare you disrespect the doggy bowl? The greatest form of entertainment. Dude, I wish I still had... Well, I mean, that stuff's probably online now, right? God, God, the last time I actually did see the doggy bowl was like... Oh, man. What year is it again? Probably like 12 years ago or something like that. I don't remember how... Whenever I was living with my parents... Maybe that was about 10, 11 years ago. Something like that. Because I don't think we ever had cable when we moved out. Did we? I just heard Laura say 11 years. Okay, I guess it's 11 years. Time flies. 7 paths in the last cav quest. This month is ridiculous. Kabam doesn't get it. Wait, 7 paths? There's normally 7 or 8 in the final one, isn't there? Have you done the side quest yet? Gooby? Gooby? What the hell? No, I haven't. I asked this last stream too, so sorry, but when's the Sorcerer's Supreme? It's tomorrow. Tomorrow. What? I don't get the joke. Explain, please. Okay, so I don't know if this airs all around the world, but on the Super Bowl, on like the Animal Channel or whatever it's called, they host an event called like the Doggy Bowl or something. Oh, Puppy Bowl, is that what it is? Puppy Bowl, where it's just like a bunch of puppies that they put in like a little area that looks like a football field kind of thing, and they just let them run around, and it's adorable. And then the joke was the Puppy Bowl, like the activity of bowling instead. It was an awful joke. You know what? I take it back. I don't get it either. Boo, Tom. Boo, Tom. Either way, it needs to be less than 7. That's fair. Wait, so speaking of the side quest, there's no problem if I delay things, right? Like I don't have to do it today. What are the rewards for this thing anyway? Oh, that's right, the Shattered Heart Crystal Shards. I do want to pop those open as well, man. These tickets, I gotta find someone to trade with. Lags, you're not in here still, are you? Move some 6-star shards. Okay, so BG didn't get the joke? What? I just explained the joke. Was that not what you were talking about? Well, if that wasn't what you were talking about, then maybe I didn't get the joke. Oh, dude, if I do all these quests, whenever these other chapters come out, that's good. I can get another 6-star crystal. But, yeah, there's no rush to do this, right? Dude, how long you been playing this game? Ooh, let's see. I'm 30... What year is it? I'm 33 right now. Started playing when I was 12. So, about 131 years. If the joke has to be explained, that's not funny. Get wrecked, Tom. Oh, snap, coming from Hunter. Dang. All right, let's go hit the arena. I don't think there was anything else I was going to do, right? When does the stream start, BG? I will join then. The streams? Every night they start around 9 p.m. Pacific time. Unless I'm a little bit late, which happens fairly frequently. You know what? Can I check the poll? Does it tell the answers? Ooh, well, it does. The live update. Check it. Wow, people actually have some real belief in me. I would have for sure voted not a chance. Shout out to everyone who believes in me. That's good. If that was for money, those people probably would not believe in me. If there was some money on the line. The Love Juice expires March 3rd? Oh yeah, from like the end of the event type of thing. Yeah. If there... Oh, crap. Tried to throw on the other champ. Oh, well. If there was some money on the line, those people would probably lose their money. They'd probably think things through a little bit more. BG, which of my 6 stars is the best one to take to rank 2? Wasp, Ebony Maw, Hood, or Unawakened Aegon? None of the above. Why do you want to take one of those 6 stars to rank 2? Are you just trying to force a rank up? Because those champs, typically you don't really need any of those champions at rank 2. I'm not saying they're bad champions. I'm just saying look at your entire roster. Do not just focus on your 6 stars. If it's a 6-star rank up gem, save it. Go look at your 5 stars. There's probably one there that you can rank up that'll benefit you more. I messed up. They claim they will make Cavalier easier, but I believe it got harder. Possibly. I've heard that from some people. You watch WWE? I do not. Slapped my face so hard my hair fell off like your bald, shiny head. Okay. I mean, I'm not timing you out for saying that. I'm timing you out because you spammed that like 50 times. Cav does seem harder. The mutant node is so useless. I have heard that too. You know, the mutant node last time, I didn't really use the mutant node. What was I gonna say? I didn't really use the mutant node in the previous variation either. I don't know. It seems like they might not have hit the mark from what I hear. I still haven't done it yet. Honestly, if I didn't have the appointment with Comcast today, I might have streamed it and actually got a chance to experience it a bit. But yeah, it's more important to try to get this fixed. So, GG, fun fact: I'm doing Act 5 exploration very slowly. I'm now in 5.2.1, and my max 4-star mags with 36 prowess and 400% power shield, 217k crit, special 2, and a 47,000 health Iron Man. I still want 5 or 6-star mags. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Pretty insane indeed. I'm 120k arena chips lost with 0 units. Oof. That always hurts. What is your favorite champ? Favorite champ is Man Thing. Because he's awesome. You node with or was great before. Now it just sucks. Like, see, I mean, the thing about the mutant node is there was also biohazard in that quest always. So I just ended up using Omega Red because Omega Red, like, I mean, that's a beneficial enough node for him as it is. I wasn't really trying to take advantage of anything else. And the other node that went along with it, it didn't really matter so much for Omega Red. He didn't really benefit too much from it. So that's kind of why I just never really cared about it. Good. Don't use your specials. Dummy Cap Marvel. Gee, good night, my favorite grandma. Oh, good night, dearest. Another mutant node was really easy, and trust me, I've been struggling on some. 4-star X23, Cable, and 5-star Sabretooth worked well. Okay. EG, will you try the 4-star monthly event challenge? Absolutely, dude. Think I'm gonna leave those rewards on the table? Hell no. Of course I'm gonna get that crystal. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. EG, what got you into the game in the first place? Some of my buddies were talking about the game, and I wasn't really too it. Like, the long story short is I really didn't have any desire to play a fighting game on mobile. But the way they were talking about it, it sounded like it was more than just a fighting game, and kind of piqued my interest. I downloaded it one day, hated it, but I was like, yeah, I'll uninstall this tomorrow. I'm going to sleep. I played it like right before bed. And then I woke up, and before uninstalling it, I loaded up the game one more time. And then I haven't logged out since. Fun fact, still to this day, she isn't awakened. Wait. Oh, talking about Angela. I'm stoked about the Angela buff. I just heard about it today. Fun fact, she was my first rank 4 5-star ever, so it's a bit of nostalgia. That's the best, dude. That's why I want Rocket ranked up so bad. I want that nostalgia feeling of like, dude, I used to use Rocket all the time. This guy was my favorite. He was my profile picture. Kabam, please. Buff Rocket and Groot at the same time. You know you want to, Kabam. Gee, who should go to rank 4 first? Hold on. Lost your comment because of the spammer. Where did that go? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Who should go to rank 4 first, Quake or Claire? I'm currently on Act 5 completion. Well, Quake is insane if you're comfortable with her unique playstyle. If not, Claire is also insane and doesn't require any special play. So it's totally up to you. That both champs are amazing. I would personally go with Claire myself because I've never been a fan of Quake, but they're both some of the best champs in the game. All right, super califragilistic Xpia sending over a buck. Thank you very much, saying Beaver. How the mother trucker are ya? Mother fantastilicious. What the heck are these words? Anywho, anywhat, anywhere. Do you remember the other day around this time, just a minute behind, plus 1 hour? No, have I. But it was legendary. Dude, this message, what is this? I also found out that ice cream. Happy birthday. Okay. I'm gonna need just a minute to let my brain recover from the message that I just read. Because I don't know what that was. I have no idea. But thank you very much for the buck, I guess. Thank you, bodyguard. What in the world, dude? What in the world? Any advice for only playing for 4 months? For 4 months, I don't know where you're at in the game, so it's a little bit hard to give advice. I can give you the standard advice that I give for, you know, like newer players, but if you've been playing the game for 4 months, well, you probably already know some of this stuff, like never sell your champions, spend your units on masteries, not on crystals, join an alliance, and if you have more specific questions on what to do, who to rank, things like that, ask those. But, you know, 4 months, you could be still just in like Act 1 or 2, or you could be Cavalier for all I know, depending on how hard you went in those 4 months. So it's a little hard to give advice based on time. You have 6-star Angela? I do. She's rank 2. If you have, will you rank her up to rank 3 if the buff is very good, even if she has low PI, or will you wait to awaken your Cat Marvel and then rank her up? There's no way that I can answer that until we see what the buff actually is. I mean, if they buff Angela and it turns out she's the strongest champ in the game, yeah, of course I'm gonna rank her up. If it turns out she's still just meh, then no. But it all depends on that buff. There's no way to answer that question early. For Cavalier, I'm having issues with the skill chapter. You know, the skill chapter has always been the toughest one for me personally. Just because I don't really like using the skill champs for the most part. Brian Grunt, my girlfriend thinks we should allow our pets to share our bed. I finally gave in last night. Took 10 minutes, but our goldfish finally settled down. I can't even do the laugh track for this. Tom, you killed that poor goldfish. That's not even cool, man. How? Moment of silence. What was the name? What was the fish's name? We get a moment of silence for Billy, the goldfish. Tom's goldfish. Gone too soon. Alright, Omega Red. Who puts Omega Red in the arena? Think I feel like dealing with death spores? No. Alright, fine. I guess it ain't that bad. I just tried to... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. You have to get 10 to juice up, right? I was like, how come I'm not juicing? There we go. Let's go nuts. Blast off, baby. The fish was called Brian Grant's Stream. Wow. Hope Angela has passive buffs after the tweak. Should be a mystic immune, kind of. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose. Mystics are supposed to have the advantage against Angela. What the F, dude? Can't do that. BG, should I wait for my first 6-star or just rank 5 my Sorcerer Supreme? It's a 4-star, by the way. Wait for your first 6-star. Dude, those are like worlds apart. Rank 5 and a 4-star or waiting for your first 6-star. I would just rank away right now, dude. Like your first 6-star, the resources are not likely to be conflicting. So you can still play that 6-star and have 4-star champs to, ranked up kind of thing. What's up, Lizer? With the eyeballs. Good chapter is made for Night Trasher if you have him, or really any skill that applies. I think Incinerate, Disorient, and some other thing. You know, I have an Awakened 6-star Night Thrasher. He's rank 1, but I bet if it's really that good for him, he might be alright. Oh my, that face, it broke my monitor. Oh man. BJ, you think Kabam will stop making certain synergies better for different star level? I went 58 mil deep for 5-star Strife because I want that bad dad synergy, and the 4-star just doesn't have it. No, I don't think they're going to stop doing that at all. I don't think they should either, to be honest. I think it makes sense that higher star level champions, like I mean, you know, champions as they go up in star levels, they have higher stats, they have just higher power in this game. And it makes sense to me, at least, for them to also have like a little bit of improved synergies, or sometimes synergies that are exclusive to certain star levels. Regardless of what I think, though, I doubt Kabam is going to make a change to it. But just kind of giving you my take on it as well. BG in Labyrinth Path 6 now. Apox slaughtered Asian Venom. Tomorrow final path. Nice, dude. One more path to go. Let's go chapter Fury and Black Widow. Yeah, I did hear Fury is still good for it too. And that's who I normally use, so I guess I'll be using Fury. Again. Angela's Awakening, it makes her harder to be nullified. Passive buffs would make her Awakening void. This is true. But the way I see it, her Awaken ability is already like, meh. Because you don't really want to use Angela against Mystic champions so much. Like, she doesn't really have any benefit against the Mystic champs. No more than any other champ, at least. Make her good against other stuff. Magneto exists, and techs are supposed to have the advantage against mutants, so your point is pointless. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Make everyone Magneto. Magnetize the world. IBG, I'm going to get uncollected this month, I believe, but I have very bad 5-stars. Moon Knight, Agent Venom, Green Goblin, Ultron, Civil War, Yondu, Terrax. No good luck. Should I rank up my 4-stars instead to rank 5? It could be good still to rank up 4 stars over 5 stars at times. I will say this, Terrax just got buffed. I haven't played with the newly buffed Terrax, but he did just receive a buff. And I hear he's okay these days. But yeah, still, if you have better 5 stars, or sorry, better 4 stars than the 5 stars, it's fine to rank them up still. You just got to be a little bit cautious because eventually you're not going to be able to use the 4 stars anymore. But ranking up a few to help you out is fine. You watched Super Bowl? I did not watch Super Bowl. Eyeball was in reference to the Omega Red Arena. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Pug Police. Sending over. A buck. Saying. BG, the Cav skill event quest nodes give the Furies for countering evade in any way. So you can use the nodes or just someone like Fury or Hitmonkey counter evade. Okay. Got it. I mean, I haven't even popped into the quest yet, so I'm you know, I'm sure I'm sure it'll be okay when I see it, but noted. And Con the Ividon? Con the, oh, it's Elvidon. Con the Elvidon. Okay. I should have read your message. I should have looked down a tiny bit first. But okay. As my first ever donation, I thought I should send it to the most handsome man alive. But Karate Mike wasn't live. Darn, dude. I should tell him to start streaming. Sorry, you had to donate it to me instead. Khan, thank you very much, dude. Also, thank you for letting me know how to say your name. I'm probably just gonna say Khan from here on out, but Khan the LV Don, got it. But yeah, dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Speaking of Mike, I should go check on AQ and see if he cleared me. Sometimes he, you know, Mike always pokes me, but I'm not always paying attention to the pokes, so I never know. Yoda sending over another buck, this time with the peach butt. Thank you for the peach butt, dude. Are there any other messages in the chat, or are you just sending over copious amounts of food? Nope, no other message. Just like sending over food. Well, I appreciate that food. Thank you, dude. Gonna stream at the Act 7 Chapter 2 beta, maybe at some point, I'm not sure. You just became uncollected this afternoon. Thank you for the advice. That's awesome. Congratulations. You just became an officer. Any tips on being a good officer? Communication is the ultimate key. Sometimes you might find yourself getting pissed off at the people in the alliance or the people in your battle group for the things they do. But maybe they don't know they're doing anything wrong or something like that, you know? So just practice good communication. Like let them know if they are doing something wrong, or you know, just try to give them a like kind of a welcoming environment. If they have questions about maybe alliance war fights, always try to be there to give some advice. Don't like, you know, put anyone down for asking questions, things like that. And yeah, man, just remember it's a game. It's meant to be fun. If okay, not clear yet. If it becomes too overwhelming, like, because a lot of people get burnt out in those leadership roles. A lot of people have fun with it too, so hopefully you have fun with it. But occasionally what can happen is people will find themselves getting burnt out, and you know, kind of puts them off the game. So if that's ever happening to you, before you hit that point of like, I just can't do this anymore, I'm quitting the game type of thing, just take a step back and you know, kind of relinquish the officer role and just go back to being a regular member kind of thing. So also accept no weakness in your alliance. Mr. Slugberg, what's up, dude? Oh man, yeah, make sure everyone is totally badass. Yoda sending over a bunch more food. Another banana, another peach butt with a big old happy face. Must be happy from eating that banana. Thank you, dude. And Khan also sending over another buck. Saying, I'm just joking, by the way, you know you're beautiful. Brian Brandt. Thanks, dude. Thanks for getting my name right too. So many people get it wrong, but of course it's Brian Brandt. Thank you, dude. BG, do you want the good news or the bad news first? Ooh, give me the good news first, dude. Yeah, totally give me the good news. Would you rank 3 Sources Supreme? I did that yesterday morning. The video will be posted tomorrow. Kick the lowest prestige guys. No, 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 don't do that, man. Don't ever kick the lowest prestige. All right, maybe sometimes, but listen, if they're like really cool and they sell quality bald caps, then do not kick the lowest prestige guy. Do not quick them either. I don't know what that means, but it can't be good. Also kick everyone like BG did when he was officer. He. Oh my goodness. BG, whom should I rank for? My first one ever, Morningstar Sentinel, She-Hulk, Mole Man, or Thing. Don't like playing Thing that much. Which champ do you prefer playing the most? If this is your first ever, typically when you get a champion up to like your next highest rank kind of thing, whichever champ you're playing the most at rank 3 right now, your go-to champion, that's probably the champion you should be taking a rank 4. All those options are solid. If it were up to me, I would probably go Sentinel, just because Sentinels also happens to be good in some of the variants. And even if you're not quite ready for that yet, you know, it'd be a step in that direction. But if Sentinel is not your go-to champion, seriously, don't rank him either. Just rank up whoever you like. Yoda sending over another buck, this time with the burger. Thanks, dude. You've sent over dude, I'm on a diet, man. Sending over so much food. Psych. Diets. Pfft, who would ever do that? BG, how you been? I just ranked 5 my 5-star Mole Man instead of Kingpin. Did I make the right decision? They're both cool. I personally, I like Kingpin more than I like Mole Man. Actually, should I even be saying that? I haven't played with the new Mole Man yet. But from the gameplay that I have seen, I think Kingpin's the right champ for me. But that doesn't mean that Mole Man isn't the right champion for you, you know? You just rank up whichever of those you like. They're both good. Tomorrow stacked for me. Got BG SS video, KT stream, 5 and 6-star crystals, and BG stream at night. It's a jam-packed day in the MCOC world. Yoda sending over another buck, this time with a beautiful mustache. Looks like it's freshly waxed too, if I do say so myself. Pretty pristine condition. Stash you got there, Yoda. Thank you, dude. BG, is it necessary to have willpower if you decide to go suicides? Yes. Absolutely. There are very few exceptions. If you are playing exclusively robots or Ghost or something like that, technically you don't need willpower. But no, it is highly recommended that before you unlock the suicide masteries, you pick up willpower. If you have low prestige, you must enter the alliance via cult initiation. Whoa. Is this true? Long dark hooded robes under black candles and the sacrificial bean and a banana feast to the bald cap gods. Well, that just sounds like my Tuesday nights. Sounds like a good time. Thossy's sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Where are you at? The good news is that I got a 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Hey, nice. And the money I spent isn't the bad news, and I awakened him with a basic. Okay. Well, that's awesome, dude. What is the bad news, though? You didn't put that in the chat yet, did you? Did I miss it? Yoda sending over another couple, another 3? Dude, now you're just throwing wieners at me. I ain't exactly mad, but, thank you, dude. Yeah, okay, I don't see any other message. What is the bad news? What is the Sorcerer Supreme video? Tomorrow. It's uploaded tomorrow. BG, what's the difference between a piano and a tuna? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna. Oh, Tom. Come Tom, how dare you? Because you can piano a tuna. And anyone who tells you you can't, don't listen to them. Okay? They're just trying to bring you down. Maybe they can't do it, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. Exactly, Cloud of Contempt. Not with that attitude, Tom. The bad news is that I was given a positive test of the Rona. Oh, dude. I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you don't have like the real severe symptoms or something. Hope you feel better soon. By Marvel characters you don't know about of the day. Boom Boom of X-Force. Thoughts on if she's added. Boom Boom of X-Force. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to pull up a picture because Boom Boom sounds like a character from the Flintstones. Boom Boom. Oh god, it's that song. Alright, Boom Boom Marvel. She reminds me, right off the bat, I'm getting like a long shot type of vibe from this picture right here. I don't know, just feels like the newer pictures of long shot that I found. What is this shirt? This is like a Cat Murdoch style Wolverine almost. Not exactly, but what is this? Did she just make things explode? Is that her deal? Hold on a second though. What is this? This one's Boom Boom, right? Who is this? With like an ice sword. Is that ice? Because that looks pretty sweet. Swords made out of ice. Automatically very cool. But yeah, I mean, as far as my thoughts on Boom Boom, sure. Why not? Add her. Add them all. Yoda sending over another buck, this time with the banana to wash down those wieners. Thanks, man. Why did the gym close down? It just didn't work out. Oh. Adam, not you too. Leave Tom's army while you still can. It's not too late. Boo. Which one to max rank up? Hitmonkey, Sasquatch, or Guillotine 29, all unawakened? Hold on. Which one to max rank up? I mean, I don't know where you're at in the game or what your current needs are. I'd say Guillotine 299 has is the most popular pick between those champs. So yeah, that's gonna be my default answer, but there's value in the other champs as well. Best way to deal with burnout in the game: play less. Seriously, don't worry about trying to keep up with other players' progress so much and things like that. Just play the game how you enjoy it, and everyone's different. Some people can play this game, 25 hours a day and not get burnt out, whereas others get burnt out more quickly. So sometimes you need to just step back, occasionally even maybe leave an alliance. And just try to give yourself some goals too. It's a good way, something to play towards, rather than just kind of sometimes being feeling like you're just kind of doing the same thing day in, day out without maybe having a goal that you're targeting, kind of thing. So always try to set a good goal too. I think Yoda has settled on communicating only with food symbols. I think you're right. Also, almost guaranteed champions for this year when/if Eternal is released. Icarus and Kingu. Icarus and Kingu. I haven't heard those names either. All right, we're going to look up those champs too. or characters that could be champs. Hold on. Do they go together? Hold on. Icarus and Kingu. Let's see if there's pictures of like both these champs together or something. Maybe this is a bad idea to look them up. Hold on. Icarus. Marvel. What do we got here? Okay, here we go. A little bit better pictures. Alright, so this is Icarus. I gotta say, right off the bat, I'm not super drawn to this character. If I knew more about the character, maybe I'd have more interest. But just the visuals in this picture right here, they aren't doing it for me. Maybe there's some better pictures, but I don't want to spend too much time looking. Let me see, Kingu or Kingo or whatever this guy's name is. What is this? Old school, like samurai kind of dude. Well, let me find a better picture. There aren't really a lot of pictures, although I'm seeing this guy pop up. What's his name? Kamal. I think that's his name, right? I don't remember his last name, but he's I remember he got in shape to play a Marvel character. Like, is that gonna be the Marvel character that he plays? Is that the whole deal? Is that why it pops up in these pictures? I don't know. I couldn't find the best pictures of those characters right away. Yoda sending over a full banana, followed by a limp banana. We all go through that trouble sometimes, man. Don't even sweat it. Thank you very much for another 2. Ranking champs outside the meta helps on burnout too. Use a fun team for monthly content instead of your A team. That's true too, yeah. Yeah, also really good advice for people who have completed either just all of the content in the game, period, or all of the content that they feel comfortable with doing. Even if you still have other content to do, maybe you're not ready to take on that next challenge and you feel like you're just kind of stuck, learn a new champion just for fun, you know. And while you're learning that new champion, should give you more time to pull in even more champions and more rank up resources. And then through the combined like new skills that you've gained and oh wait, I think that's magic. Wait, the character I pulled up before? I'm just seeing some of the comments now. I don't know. But either way, combined with like the new skills that you've learned and the potentially new champions and rank ups and stuff like that, just kind of taking your mind off of that progression push can sometimes be really good. Kingo looks like a sober Diablo. Diablo. They need to just... What are they going to do with that guy? Do you think that guy's gonna be due for a buff, a rework? What's gonna happen with him? Yoda's sending over some weights to lift. Thanks, dude. I could use some of those. Sometimes I tuck my knees into my chest and lean forward. That's just how I roll. Oh, Adam. The crickets don't like that one, my friend. Boo! Yeah, it was magic with her first sword, I believe. Okay. The character with the ice sword. Okay, now I got you. GG, can Sorcerer Supreme heal all the block damage from aspects of evolution in variant 5? To be honest, I don't know. She heals part of the block damage back. I don't know if she heals it all. To be honest, I tested Sorcerer Supreme back in the CCP a while ago, and I made a video on the champion, but I'm not too fresh on her abilities. I haven't really messed around with her since I got her as a 6-star. So I'm gonna do that real soon here, but I don't have the best understanding of her abilities just yet. Full on stumped on 4.2.4. I need help. 4.2.4. What quest is that? Let me pop in here. By the way, if you're stuck on an Act 4 quest, make sure that you could always go back and 100% clear previous quest if you haven't done that. Act 4, the rewards here, you're gonna want to 100% this quest at some point, no matter how far in the game you get. So you might as well do it while you can still get like a really good amount of experience out of it and stuff to get these mastery points. But let me see, 4.2.4. What quest is this? Man, these maps always so big. Yeah, I mean the Act 4, there's nothing crazy about this guy. There's some linked nodes there, but most of Act 4, it's just about, you know, having champions leveled up enough. It's just kind of a test of like, okay, have you ranked up enough champions? Or, you know, if not, go back, do some of the earlier content. You know, try to focus on some of the basics in the game, like parrying. If you haven't gotten a good handle on how to parry yet, highly recommend checking out the how to parry like a ninja video on the Dork Lessons channel, and then start practicing that while you're pulling new champs and stuff. Dakota Slabinski sent it over 5. Thank you very much, saying hello BG, long time watcher, first time super chatter. Well, thanks, dude. Check out the Marvel character Penance. He's one of my favorites and very underrated. Okay, let me see here. Penance, Marvel. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a few different looks for this guy already. Or I can't, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Well. Okay, I think I understand now. Hold on. Pictures incoming in just a sec. All right, so this was the first picture that I noticed, and that's why I was like, huh? This is like 2 different characters or something like that. Before I clicked on this picture, though, it was saying something about Speedball, which I get has got to be this guy, right? He just looks like he's fast with the the speed goggles on. Did he turn into this guy? Is that what happened? But here's some of the other pictures of how this guy looks. He's pretty cool. I don't know how he can see out of this helmet, or if he even has eyes anymore, or what the deal is. But aside from that, he looks pretty cool. Got a big D here. His D looks cooler than my D. Alright, I don't like this guy anymore. He looks like he went through some stuff, though, too. Interesting. But I hate him because of his big D looking so much cooler than mine. Alright, Mike Chance sent it over 10. Mike, thank you, dude. Then BG, real sad news. Friend of mine passed away. Oh, dude. Sorry to hear that. Just want to say that your stream has always provided me joy. I know it's small, but glad to have your stream to watch each night. Mike, sorry to hear that, man. It's already some tough times, and that only makes things even more difficult. So yeah, man. Sorry to hear it, dude. Thank you very much for the generosity and the kind words and stuff, but yeah. That sucks to hear, man. Yoda sending over another 2 as well with the cool pair. Thank you, Yoda. We're getting raided too with the hashtag Marcuse raid. Thank you for the raid. Okay, so penance, there's more than one. One is speedball after he killed a bunch of people on accident. Okay. Got it. Got it. Alright, let's keep this grind going. He gains strength and power through pain inflicted on himself via his suit. Okay. You know, I think characters like that work better in stories than they do in video games. Maybe it's just me. Maybe some people really do like the characters that do have that kind of interaction in game. But I've always kind of hated it. Where like, you know, like Black Panther Civil War has that like the reflective suit and stuff like that. And it's super cool in movies. Not that cool in game. We've got the way that Immortal Hulk works. Which is actually it's pretty fun. I would say his character is kind of fun to play, but also not that practical, and that's why you don't see many people use the champion. Even characters like the OG Hulk, who gain more attack when your health is low. It starts out as like a cool concept until you realize like, well, wait a minute, I'm playing really well right now. And I'm not getting rewarded for it. I should start just getting hit in the face to deal more damage. It's the same thing. It's one of the reasons why I don't really like Fury too much. Fury is a great champion. He's definitely the exception of the champs that I've mentioned just now. He obviously Nick Fury, very powerful champion. But every time I play him, I just want to go into the real Fury. But then I'm down to 30% health. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do? Do I get there on purpose? Or do I, you know, just... If it happens, it happens kind of thing. Like, yeah. So, I don't know how that character would work in this game. Maybe the devs can come up with something to make him more enjoyable. But that's how I usually end up feeling about a lot of the characters like that. Yoda sent over another buck with the hot dog. Yoda, thank you, dude. Still chucking them wieners, eh? Thanks, man. But in stories, like all those characters, I think they're all cool because it makes sense. Like, you know, you got like Hulk on the ropes, man. He's taking a beating, and that's kind of what makes him cool. Is he's just gonna kind of roar and unleash. Did you know that before he was famous, Elvis once worked at a dry cleaners? He specialized in treating denim. In particular, Elvis pressed Lee's. Why so many tonight, Tom? Why? I can't do it. Tom. Did you not take a lap last time, dude? I feel like we need to start doubling the laps for each consecutive joke in a single night. Like, you should be up to about 10 laps right now. Terrible. Boo. Yoda sending over another buck. Must have just got that banana peel from a Mario Kart box this time. Thank you, dude. Just got here. Who's chucking wieners? Oh, man. I don't know why, but that's a really funny comment. I just imagine you walking into a room and just seeing hot dogs flying by. You know what's funny? I get hit in the face no matter what champ I use. Huh. Maybe those champs are good for you then. Just a friendly reminder that I own the stream. You get right out of here. You get right the hell on out of here. How's it going tonight, BG? Pretty good, man. Hopefully you're doing well, too. BG, what did the grapes say when it got crushed? Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Another one in Tom's army. Boo. So many boos. Rank 5 Warlock or Colossus? Dude, those are two powerhouse champions. I would say Warlock if you... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to dash in there. I would say Warlock is better the deeper you get into the game. Like if I could only have one of the or the other type of thing, but I have both champs ranked up and I play both champs all the time. But earlier on, actually... I was going to say earlier on, Colossus can deal more damage, and that might be better, but I don't know if that's really true. Like, I mean, it is true that he can deal more damage, but early on, the most important immunities are bleed and poison. And I would say the frost effects are more important than the incinerate ones as well. So I feel like immunities wise, Warlock's better. Also dealing with opponents that can heal. That's extremely difficult for newer players. There's not that many until you approach like Act 5, but once you get to Act 5, those are some of the toughest nodes in the game for people to overcome. The bottom line is, though, man, I'm going on a huge tangent about both these champs. They're both insanely good. I don't know exactly where you're at in the game, so I can't tell you exactly which one's going to be better for you, but I can tell you a little bit about both champs. Both champs... you don't have to play parry heavy styles, but they both, it's kind of their go-to style. They're both jam-packed with immunities, both pretty tanky, both deal decent damage. Colossus deals a bit more, but Warlock has the anti-healing utility. And just kind of take your pick. Yoda sending over another 3 with a hot dog, a peach butt, and some hearts. Oh, early Valentine's hearts. Thanks, dude. What are your thoughts on Dragon Man? I know I don't have much experience with Dragon Man, but I keep hearing really good things about Dragon Man from Alliance mates and some others as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have much info I could share about the champ, but if you're curious, I'm sure there's some Dragon Man vids out there. BG, what are your plans in near future with the game? I'm gonna uninstall tonight. It's my most near future plan is just to just uninstall. No, I'm still working on my prestige, which is still kind of pretty far away. So that's like the long-term goal. In the short term, 7.2 is coming out soon, so I'll knock that out when it comes out. I want to make another new accounts challenge, and this time it's going to be a free-to-play new account, and I'm going to try to get Cavalier that way. Since I was able to do it on the Unzo account with picking up some special offers and things like that, but I want to see if I could do it without that too. And then I have some other kind of hidden goals that I'm not ready to share just yet. Too bad you can't uninstall your prestige, yeah? Real funny, Hunter. You're a real funny guy. I'm gonna rank 5 Guardian. I love playing him. Guardian is a great champ too. So cool, man. That's awesome. Did you know the Alliance War rewards were buffed? Can you please go have a look now? I want to know your thoughts on it. I did hear there was a little buff, but I haven't actually looked in game yet, so sure. I'll go check that out. so Yoda is chucking wieners at you? Yeah. Yeah, that's it's a statement that I didn't think that I would ever have to say. But yes, it is true. Yoda is in fact chucking wieners at me. What a world. What a world. Yes, give me all those analysis charges. Yes. Who's the best champ in the game? I mean, this game doesn't really work like that. All the champions are kind of like tools to use, and you got to use the right tool for the job. So think of maybe Beardo here as a hammer, and that Sentinel I was just using as a wrench. Terrible analogy, because I mean, let's face it, these guys aren't wrenches or hammers, but you know what I mean. You want to use the right tool for the job. That said, Ghost is the best. Too OP. Yeah, I wouldn't spend too much time bothering with ranking champs and stuff like that. It's all about kind of solving a puzzle that Kabam lays out for you in this game. Right. Alliance War rewards, eh? Let's go check it. Let's see here. What is the actual, like, #1 alliance? They get 50. They get 60%. It's a lot. 60% of a tier 5. Master is now 25 plus 10. I think we used to get in Masters. I think it was 2 10%s and then 5 of the 2%. If I'm not mistaken, so I think it went up by 5% total. And then I think this was 40,000 5-star shards, and now it's 50,000. 6-star shards haven't moved. Tier 5 basics haven't moved. So slight bump. I don't know what all the bumps are like across the board, but it looks like the shard count has gone up in lower ranks as well. I don't really know exactly what they were, but hey, a little reward bump, cool. Lakers bodyguard sent over buck saying, here's some ketchup for the sausage party that is taking part on your face. Talk about a bang of a party, right, BG? Wink, wink, wonk, wonk. Lakers bodyguard. What? Thank you, dude. Yoda sending over a couple more of them flying wieners. Thanks, dude. Static sending over to the 5 as well, saying, BG, since the prestige goal posts are always moving further out, what can you do outside of massive cav opening to catch up? Good question. I'll let you know when I have an answer. Well, right now there's not a whole lot that I can do. But the game's always changing, and we know other offers are going to come out, and eventually Sig Stones are going to be available for what's it called? Sig Stones are going to be available for other for units. I could focus on doing Legends runs, but I don't know. Legends runs, they're always so conflicting for me because I like, it's rewarding, especially now where you get some 6-star Sig Stones, but I don't know if I really like doing them. And by that, I mean I don't really like doing them. So, yeah, I don't know. It sucks that, like, I'd be willing to do a lot of things to get 6 stones, but one of the things is like a Legends run that I'm like, Just don't really want to do that. But I don't know. I don't know if I have a choice. If I didn't make it on this last attempt, well, then I probably won't try again next time. But if I did make it, then maybe I will try again. 26 stones is a lot. Anyway, what was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, so the other things I could do is just kind of be patient. I think try at least to pull the right champions and try to save my resources for those right champions. You know, wait till I pull a silver surfer that I can slap the generic into. Try to get someone like Namor that I'd feel comfortable using the gem and all of my like generic sigs on and stuff like that. I said it before, the goal is not just prestige, because there are prestige moves that I can make right now, but it could also hurt other areas of the game for me. So it's all about that right balance. You know, I feel like people will sometimes get the wrong idea, and it like kind of like that the way I selected Sorcerer Supreme over Claire, right? I think I should have equated that to maybe like a move in chess, where sometimes you know you have to make a little sacrifice for you know to win the game or put yourself in a better position in the game or something like that, right? But you don't want to make like too many sacrifices. You got to be smart about it. And that's kind of how it is in this game. So, are there things that I could do right now that would increase my prestige? Yes. Are they the best things long term? It's not so clear. And just got to keep waiting for the right moments, I guess. Michael sent it over, Buck. Thank you very much. Saying, BG, you ever say when you left for Loki for a while, I know you're working on something and then COVID messed it up, but what were you working on? I can't say yet because that project will be ongoing. I don't know exactly, like technically I've sort of resumed, but it's like, you know, it was a project that was very much in person kind of thing. So yeah, eventually I can share more on that, but it's probably not going to be for a while still. It might need to wait until more like the vaccination stuff is more available kind of thing. Until then, it's like very slow going, basically. So, personally, I prefer watching the Legends run over the new account challenges. Okay, fair enough. New account challenges like, hey, let's watch Brian slowly kill himself over a week playing MCOC. Yay, dude! I have so much more fun playing those though. Over the Legends runs, I really enjoy the new account challenges. They do take a lot out of me. It does feel like I'm slowly dying, but hey, aren't we all? So it's all right. Did you think you would do 7.2 itemless? 6.2 itemless streams are still some of my favorite content you've put out. Probably not, Tom. But I don't know, maybe. There's a couple reasons why I stopped doing itemless. One is that it is very time consuming, and I felt like I needed to spend that time kind of catching up on other things. But I did love it. I absolutely loved it, man. That's the favorite thing that I've done in this game was the 6.2 itemless adventure, man. I really loved it. But I also feel like some of the content coming out these days, like, because I didn't just do it in 6.2, right? I was doing it in the variants. I did it for variant 3 and variant 4, and I was gonna keep doing it in like variant 5 and variant 6 and stuff like that. But it feels like the content's like getting easier. For a few reasons. It feels like the content's getting easier because, you know, like, let's say the variant difficulties, let's say they didn't go up in difficulty. Let's say they stayed the same. Well, my champions are going up. My champions are getting stronger. So even if the content stays the same, it becomes easier. But I don't even think that's the case. I think that the content in many ways has also gotten easier. So it's like double the effectiveness of making something easier. And then, of course, they totally changed up the way that they roll out story content now. Like the nodes, it's, you know, I'm not saying there were bad changes, but it's easier than it was before. A lot of people did prefer to do Act 7 over Act 6. So it almost feels like I beat the feels like I beat the biggest itemless challenge that I could. Obviously, the biggest itemless challenge would be the Abyss, but that's like it's not happening. You know what I mean? It's Abyss Itemless is just maybe at some point way off in the future, but 6.2 it feels like that was kind of the peak. So I don't know what to do. If content is getting easier, then it's more likely to be itemless. Well, yeah, exactly. It for sure it'd be easier to do it itemless compared to some of this other content, but I don't know. I just don't have the desire because the difficulty went down. So I don't know. In any case, while I was tangenting there, Yoda just threw 5 more wieners at me. So Yoda, thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Champions in this game I've also just gotten like stronger, period. So like Doom wasn't out when I did 6.2. Wait, did he come out? Actually, I think he came out while I was still doing 6.2. But like I didn't have him. But you could like infinitely loop the opponent with his specials. And it's not like you automatically win the game because you do that. Obviously, if you're doing something itemless, you still have to play really well. You have to be careful the amount of like block damage you take even and things like that. But the level of difficulty has gone down in recent times here. Like I said, I don't necessarily think it's all bad for the game or anything like that, but the desire to do certain things like that, it really has gone down, you know. Don't want to lie and say it hasn't. I would love if Kabam brought challenge modes to more areas of the game besides the monthly cav. And to be honest, the way the challenge mode is set up in the monthly cav, I've never been a fan of that type of a challenge mode, which is why you guys have never seen me do like, yeah, let me run through, you know, uncollected with my 3-star champs and stuff like that. Other people have done that and it seems like they like it, but I've never really enjoyed that type of challenge so much. So I'm really hoping that this is just the start and Kabam is going to release more challenge content. But for now, I you know, Itemless may come back at some point, but I don't have any plans to do Itemless soon here. So, not for 7.2. Yoda sending over another 3. What is that? Heart, I'll be back on a little post-it note. I've never seen that one before. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Is this really difficult, or is it just seen as difficult because of how long the fights are? There's a few fights in there that are pretty difficult, but for the most part, it's more of just an endurance thing, and it's the difficulty is more in like prepping your roster, you know, to make sure you have the right champs. I've heard some people have a real hard time pulling Aegon. I don't know who those guys are, but you know, that could be difficult. And just kind of prepping your resources. It's more about preparation, as far as I'm concerned, than anything for the Abyss. I think the biggest challenge of the Abyss is it immediately got eliminated because all of the info is just data mined. And people literally just cheated to get that info. Even if you don't consider data mining cheating, someone like used mods to go through the map and get all that info and everything like that. So once all that info was out there, it was just a matter of, yeah, get the right champions, and that's it. Is you excited for the Black Panther, Miles Morales, and Angela buffs? Yeah, dude, I'm excited for all the buffs. Just the fact that like new things to look at each month, new champs to mess around with and play with. Like I haven't even I haven't even got a chance to play with a bunch of the champs that got buffed this month yet. But it's always cool that more champs are getting buffed, yeah. I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. It's now 11:30 p.m. and I'm wide awake. Oh, Roboto, that's the worst when that happens, man. I've had that happen before too. Where you're like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed nice and early tonight. And then you wake up a couple of hours later and it's like you go from being passed out to instantly just like you can't, like there's no way in hell you could ever fall back asleep. Ugh. It sucks. Dad got Doom as his first 6-star. Your dad is very lucky. Congrats to him. Anyone briefly explain what Angela's buff is? No one knows yet. Gotta wait and see. They just teased that Angela's buff is coming, but they didn't say what the actual changes are. It's probably not going to be anything too drastic. She's not that bad of a champion. I think it's more just about like tuning up her numbers a bit. Abyss info would have been gathered regardless, but yeah, I think data mining MCO isn't. Well, yeah, it would have been gathered regardless, of course, but it was gathered in a matter of. Well, I mean, it was gathered before it came out, so people instantly knew what to do. And then, like I said, that person also went through their modded, so within 24 hours, even the info that the data miners were keeping hidden to only a select few, everybody had that info, and the mystique gone. Do you think they should do something to prevent a map being made for the next Legends quest? Like defenders will change from run to run when you enter the quest? That's tough. Something like that could maybe work. But it's really tough to do something like that because then it takes away your ability to plan. And those quests are a lot about planning, and people would end up just like resetting the map to get like a good set of defenders type of thing. Or you could just, like, you know, because certain champions require certain counters, you could just be screwed out of having a correct counter or something just because of the way the map rolled. So I don't know what could be done to keep that type of a quest interesting, but I don't know if that would necessarily work out. Stella the Ghost sent over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying ABG, guess who just got invited to the beta 5 minutes ago, but it won't let them participate in it. Just got the beta tab just now. Also 6.4 feels so much harder than 7.1. Are other people having trouble with the beta? I haven't heard. I mean, I haven't heard too many people talk about being in the beta. So I don't know if people are having trouble with that or what. But kind of curious about that. But hey, man, congrats on getting in, even if you're having trouble getting in. There we go. Since my MS Paint is gone and dead, cry. I'm gonna have to go back to the old-fashioned pencil and paper. Some new masterpieces will come eventually. Ooh, dude. Pencil and paper going really old school now. Thought MS Paint was old school. Did you remember the old Vision Alliance War node? Which old Vision Alliance War node? Don't know which one you're talking about. GG, how is Suicideless experience? It's fine. I haven't been grinding that much arena these days. So it's kind of okay, but at the same time, I probably should be grinding arena more. And if I had the suicides on, I probably would grind the arena more. So, I don't know. It's okay. Say my beta is pooping itself. Okay. Not connected to the beta server, but I don't plan on doing it, so no big deal. Okay, I hear you. PJ, are you ranking up your Void? Not for a very long time. Probably, at least. I love Void, one of my favorite champs in the entire game, but until I get mine to a higher Sig level, my 5 stars, excuse me, gonna be stronger. From what I've seen, 7.2 is a step up in difficulty for sure, which is a good thing. Okay, I haven't seen too much of it yet. I hopped on when Lags was basically just finishing up his stream. But I didn't really get a chance to take a look at too much of it. I saw him do a couple boss fights, and that was about it. Seemed like he was flying through there pretty quick. But then again, he was also using a 6-star ghost, so that will happen, using a 6-star ghost. When is 7.2 supposed to drop? I'm guessing by March or April. Did I just say April? March, April. Yeah, probably something like that. I don't know if they have announced it yet. Gonna regret pulling my 6-star Domino instead of Angela after her buff. Or you're asking, are you going to regret it? No one knows, dude. We have to wait and see. That info is not out. Waiting for when they finally drop a stupid, difficult Domino boss in story mode. Oh, man. Domino is not a champion that I'm a fan of fighting. I want... Man. I'm not even sure exactly what I want to see. It's... Like, I kind of know what I want to see in game, but it's maybe hard to describe. I would like to see more fights like the champion in 6.2. But apparently those take a lot more work to develop than just throwing like some already existing nodes on a regular champion. So I know that's not really going to be a thing. I still would like to see more of it, but I know that's not going to be a thing. Also, I think people would get overwhelmed if there were too many fights like that. But then I want challenge modes that I guess the simplest way to put it would be like take one of the existing bosses that's already there and just pile on a couple of other nodes. Or say like, you know, maybe certain champions are excluded. And I'm not just saying like, oh yeah, don't let Ghost be part of it or something like that. I mean like maybe if an obvious counter to a boss is Archangel, Maybe don't let Archangel take away the ability for Archangel to do that fight in a challenge mode or things like that. I feel like that'd be reasonable to see added to the game, where sure it would take more time to add stuff like that, but probably less time than adding a full-on specialty fight like the champion, you know. How do we get in beta? You have to be invited to it. OBG, all I need is like 60% of a tier 5 basic and have the Thronebreaker title. Roberts, nice, dude. Act 7 is open, so does that mean 7-star champs are coming? No. Well, I mean, yes, 7-star champions will be coming, but not yet. Angie already hits hard. She better be like Corvus 2.0 after the update, otherwise she won't be strong enough to compete with the likes of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Hunter, I got news for you, dude. There's like no champions that can compete with Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, yeah, well, it depends on how you're comparing them, I suppose. Of course, there's champions that feel more useful than Cosmic Ghost Rider, but like damage-wise, no one's keeping up with that dude's damage, man. It's insane. But what if they just gave Angela some different utility and then maybe a slight damage streak? You know what I don't like about Angela that I hope they change? Her specials don't hit very hard. Do you guys notice that? I never really paid any attention to it and just kind of assumed, oh yeah, it's Angela, whatever. But I noticed it in the Cavalier quest. You know, I ranked up my Angela because she was so good for it. Took her to rank 2. And even at rank 2, even when she's like fully buffed up from the special node in Cavalier, her specials were doing next to nothing for damage. Like her special 3 did good damage if you got there, but her special 1 and special 2 is like, what the heck? Is there some like negative modifier on these specials to cause them to do like no damage? It just felt really bad. Like I was wasting time by hitting the special button because my medium attack was going to do more damage. So why do I even hit the special if my medium attack is going to do more damage? It's really silly. So yeah, Yoda's wieners hit harder than Angela's specials. It's true. It's true. So yeah, hopefully they change that about her. That'd be a damage increase. That'd make her feel a lot better to me. I don't know. A lot of people wanted to see her have a bleed. I remember when she first came out, because she does have that big sword. I wonder if they're finally going to do that. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. I kind of like the idea that she doesn't cause bleeds, to be honest. I don't know. Like, of course, in some situations, you really want to cause a bleed on the opponent, but there's also a lot of situations where you don't. And even if there's no like negative consequences to putting a bleed on the opponent, even if they're just immune to that damage, you're that's just a damage loss, right? Because they have to factor that in when they work out the champion's abilities. All of that has to go into consideration to figure out like how much damage her regular attacks can do. So if they just took whatever damage like would have put into the bleeds and then just add that to her regular attacks instead, I would prefer that for Angela personally. But who knows? I don't know if they're gonna give her anything like that or something else. Her regen could be stronger. It could. Her regen feels okay to me though. I don't know. She's like not really a suicide friendly champion, but still kind of good with it. I don't know. BJ hope Kabam doesn't buff Loki, but release a TV show version of him because show is not far from airing. You know, sometimes I feel the same way. There's some champions that like I kind of dislike their kits, their abilities, and so, I mean, some people might like them, but I sometimes I think it's better just to release a different version. I would say Gambit is another example of this for me. They buffed Gambit, and he's solid now. He's fine. He's okay. I don't really have a use for him, but you know, he's still pretty. Oh, my game's lagging. I'm gonna restart it. But he's fine now, and he's really strong when you make him a horseman, right? But I don't like his playstyle. I really don't like his playstyle. So the fact that they buffed Gambit, it didn't really matter for me, because I'm never gonna like that playstyle. And that's part of the game. Not, you know, obviously not everyone's gonna like every champion, but I like Gambit as a character. He's one of the few characters I knew of before playing this game. So I would want to see them just release like a different version of Gambit. Wasn't there a Gambit movie at some point coming out? Gambit movie. What's the deal with this? Gambit unproduced film. Oh, do they not even do any of the filming for this? This is probably too much to read through right now. Yeah, Channing Tatum was gonna be Gambit, I guess. January 2019, it was reported that Tatum was interested in directing the film along with starring. The next month, Donna revealed that Gambit, along with the rest of Fox's Marvel films, was on hold until Disney's acquisition of Fox was complete. A week after the acquisition was complete, Kinberg said the film was being evaluated by Marvel. In May 2019, Gambit was officially canceled by Disney and removed from its release schedule. In May 2020, Kinberg revealed the character Mr. Sinister would have featured in the film after the Essex Corporation was teased. Apocalypse. Okay. Well, rip. I guess that's the end of that. I guess that's not coming. Okay. There's a Gambit short film on YouTube. It's actually pretty cool. I saw that actually. Alright, just some boost expiring. Boy, Gambit is so good. Don't even throw shade at my homie BG. I'm not saying he's bad, dude. I'm just saying it's not a playstyle that I enjoy. So because somebody said, you know, somebody brought up Loki, saying like, nah, don't even buff the old Loki. Just make a new one. And I kind of understand that, dude, because Loki has like a very particular style to the champion. And even if they buff Loki in his current form, which I think they should, I think he's a little bit weak and could use a little bit of a buff. But he has a unique playstyle already, so they probably shouldn't mess with that too much. And if they did want to just like change the way Loki functioned, they should probably just do it with a different Loki and just release another one alongside a show or something. Like, I would actually prefer that too, is what I'm saying. DJ Angela has weak special attacks because a regular attacks is the way to go. Should be OP if the damage over special attacks would scale with the fury buffs. Would she though? Would she really be OP? I don't agree with that. I definitely don't agree with that. I think they need to buff up her special attacks. How much time will it take me to get 5-star crystal? I have 300 shards. Probably a while. It's kind of a slow-moving game. You're meant to you know, collect 3 and 4-star champions, rank up those 4-star champions, to allow you to push deeper into content. And the deeper you're able to push into the content, the faster you get the shards, and then eventually you'll start getting 5-star heroes. You can then rank those up and continue progressing along, and eventually get 6 stars as well. But you're not really meant to get 5 stars early in the game. Any advice for me? I'm a beginner to Act 5. My strongest champ is 5-star rank 3 Terax and Red Hulk. Go back to Act 4. If you haven't 100% Act 4 yet, do that. Your roster needs more time to develop to continue on in Act 5. Really hope Kabam adds the new Taskmaster for the Black Widow movie as well. Yeah, new one of those would be cool. Don't buff Loki. Captain Bay sings in the background. Was 6-star. Dude, he does have a ton. His 6-star Loki. He would be sad if that Loki didn't get buffed and they just made a new one. What the heck is Loki's playstyle? Well, he has a few different styles to him. If you've never seen Loki versus like Red Hulk in Labyrinth of Legends, search for a video of that on YouTube and you'll see. Part of it's with like synergies that he's able to do some of the more unique things. But yeah, he has some interesting ways to play actually. Sad for not picking Claire, else I would have gave $1,000. Darn. Missed out on $1,000, guys. PG almost sold the 4.3 Venom, which was giving me a tough time on the Unzo account with my 6-star Dom Dom. He has just 33 health left, not even 33%. Nice, dude. That's awesome, man. Eric Roberts plays the antagonist in that Gambit short on YouTube. The dude is insane. I did a movie with him called Angels Fallen. He's in opening scene with me. It's not great, but check it out. Dude, that's awesome. You're in a movie? That's pretty sick. I don't know who that is, though. Eric Roberts. I've never heard the name before. Then again, I don't watch a lot of movies or TV shows or anything like that to know most names. Like, I'm not sure if he's been in like real big productions and things like that, but even if he has, I'm saying I wouldn't know it because I don't know most names. Oh, it's Julia Roberts' brother. Ah, okay. Well, I do know that name. PG, what happened to the legendary Unzo? He's out on an island somewhere with McFabio. Just chilling, relaxing. Living his best life. Drinking some coconuts. Many movies, actually. Got it. He had a good part in The Dark Knight. Okay. I did see that movie. Well, sort of. You guys are going to hate me for saying... I've said this before already. But for those of you that are hearing it for the first time, you're going to hate me for saying this. I fell asleep during that movie. It wasn't that the movie was bad. It's just that I fall asleep during most movies. And yeah, that one was no exception. It was in the theaters too. That was the last Batman movie I ever saw. It was in theaters, and Yeah, I slept through a solid chunk of it. Eventually Laura stopped going to movies with me because I would just fall asleep through all of them. I officially hate Brian Grant. Omar, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. BG, are you gonna start a new account challenge again, and when? Yeah. I don't know when. The timing has to be perfect with the side quests and stuff. But yes, absolutely gonna do another one. Let's watch that masterpiece all the way through. I mean, I hear it's really good. Like, okay, so even some of my favorite movies, I've fallen asleep through, okay? So seriously, it had nothing to do with the movie itself. My favorite Marvel movie that I've seen so far is the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I really enjoyed it. Guess what? I fell asleep during it. I've even fallen asleep through like some of my favorite classic movies, like we watch Home Alone 1 and 2 every year around Christmas time, and I can't remember which one I fell asleep through this time. I think it was the second one. I slept through part of it. Of course, I woke up for the traps. I wasn't gonna miss those. But I love those movies. But I just get tired, man. I don't know. Through most of my life, I've had trouble sleeping at nighttime. But for whatever reason, like, you know, when I'm with Laura and we're just watching a movie, even if it's a really good movie, I just pass out at some point. Dude, who puts Guillotine 2099 in the arena, though? Oh my god. Maybe it was my fault for doing too many heavy attacks. Ugh, and of course, running into that was no good either. Get out of here. You can't stay awake for a movie, but you can play a mobile game for 18 hours straight. It's true. Have you no shame? Oh, man. Did you have sleep apnea? Sleep apnea. Is that the... That's not the one that's when you just fall asleep randomly, right? Sleep apnea. Let me see. Is a potentially serious sleep disorder in which breathing repeatedly stops and starts. You snore loudly and feel tired even after a full night's sleep. You might have sleep apnea. No, I don't think I have this. If I actually get sleep at night, I feel pretty good. But like okay, for the past few weeks, I've actually gotten pretty decent sleep. We're talking like 7 hours a night for like weeks now. Well, you know, maybe 1 or 2 days in there that were only a few hours. But for the most part, I've been sleeping really well the past few weeks, and hopefully I didn't just jinx it. But for years at a time, man, I would only sleep for like an hour or two at night, and then the day would kind of just drag, or you know, in school, you know, I'd pass out in school instead of actually learning, which is not good, not recommended. Narcolepsy, yeah, that's the one where you fall asleep just randomly, right? But I mean, I don't have that either. Insomnia, I may have some insomnia, yeah. But narcolepsy, I think was like when you fall asleep, even if you did get a good night's sleep, right? Don't you just can't people just like fall asleep suddenly or something? I don't know. I don't know what it is about movies, but they make me sleepy. Oh crap, why did I throw that L2 as if I had a wasp on the team? Oh well. PG, my first 3 6-stars were Domino, Elsa, Mephisto. Are they good? Solid first 3, yeah. Yeah, dude, I'd say it's a very solid first 3 6-stars, absolutely. PG, if you ever have a child, you must name them Man Thing, no matter if it's a boy or a girl. Well, of course. Yeah, I mean, that's a given. But I'm not going to have a child, so... Unfortunately, the world is going to miss out on having a little boy or a little girl named Man-Thing. I have sleep awakened by emergency drilling into concrete in a business below my apartment because their pipes burst syndrome, which has ruined my sleep the last couple nights. Good evening, by the way. Oof. Hey, there's the poke from Crowley Mike. Abby Dill, that doesn't sound good. This bastard poked me when he... Poked me after the fight, Michael. Anyway, I'm gonna do that next fight after I spin out some crystals. Abby Dill, you stream it tonight? Don't see a prepared stream from you. Let me know. How does it determine your team for arenas? Since you said who puts Ski Team 29 arena. The teams you go up against are just random. I think there's like different pools of champions, like different pools of players that well, okay. The champions themselves are not exactly random. Like somebody had to put that exact team in the arena for someone else to go up against it. I'm just joking when I say that, by the way, though. You should put all of your champs in the arena. I'm just messing around because I don't like fighting certain champions. But yeah, someone had to put those 3 champions in the arena. But yeah, you're just like randomly matched up against someone. It's not real-time PvP or anything like that. I know that's confusing to new players. But it is actually a team that another human selected. Unless it's a Kang or Thanos team. Because that is just kabam. Alex and Overbuck, thank you, dude. Saying I would say children are natural bald cap salesmen. We all know BG branded bald caps sell themselves. True. Very, very true. It's absolutely true. Good question before you end. Who uses parry in the arena? Ooh. Good question, dude. Who the hell would actually use parry in the arena? I don't know. Jerks. That's who. Hunter, you're really spamming wieners at me instead of just copy and pasting your previous message, making me scroll way up. Oh my goodness. Why do you do this, dude? I'm gonna stop scrolling up for these comments, I swear. There's champs with swords that don't apply bleeds on basic hits, but champs who shoot a bow and arrow or a gun do bleed. Even a caveman can tell you pointy thing plus stab into body equals bleeding. Yeah, but is it good for the game? I don't know. Tom sent it over, Buck. Thank you, Tom. Did BG last for serious Q for once? Get a load of this. My friend keeps telling me that when he drinks beer, he actually gets smarter. But I don't think anything would make my... Bud wiser. Tom, that was your serious question? Okay. Let me see if Abby Doe is on. He is on. His stream has begun. The link is in the chat if you guys want to carry the party on over to his place. Tom, I can't copy and paste on a phone. You absolutely can. You need to learn how to do it. You can definitely copy and paste on a phone. How do I know this? Because I too have a phone. What the F, man? I hate missing out on what you have to say at the end of the night because I'm starting my stream. Love you though, boo. Night. Alright, yeah. The link to Abby Doe's in the chat. Shout out to Yoda for chucking a lot of wieners. Those were all $1 food products that he was throwing, mostly hot dogs. So thank you to Yoda. And yeah, thank you everyone else too. Appreciate the support as always, guys. And I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Good night, everybody. Do you know when Hercules will be added to the game? I think they said in the summertime. All right, good night, guys.